Hi there. I just wanted to share this quick demonstration on how to track your periods. Now, you may already use an app on your phone, which is absolutely fine. You can do whatever works best for you. But there is a reason I encourage people, especially when you're doing this mini course, to track your periods on paper, simply because if you do it for 2 to 3, 4 months, you will start to get a very good picture of what's happening very, very quickly. And it takes minimal effort. You can just write a few words each day, whereas sometimes on the app, you've got to stop what you're doing. You've got to open the app. You've then got to find the relevant part to tap in your symptoms. So that is why I prefer paper. And also sometimes I know from past experience, when we upgrade our telephones, we can sometimes lose data. So for the purpose of this course and this exercise, I always try to encourage people to use the paper. So you can download, you'll notice on the downloads, there's a 28-day period tracker, and there is also a 35-day period tracker. So you're probably wondering which ones to use. And if you've got a regular cycle, i.e. 25 days to 28, which not many people have, but if you have, you're very lucky and you can use a 28-day period tracker. Or alternatively, you can track with the moon, which I will explain in a moment. If your cycle is a bit longer than 28 days, you can use this 35-day period tracker. So you've got space to write around here. So what kind of things do we track? Now, it depends why you're tracking your periods, but the purpose of this training is to get you really in tune with your body and start listening to your body. And I promise you, if you track, even if you do it for 2 to 3 months, you will discover amazing things, and then you'll be able to work with the information that you have found out. So how to track? I'm just going to use a 28-day cycle tracker for the purpose of this little demonstration. So when you get the day 1 of your period, you go to number 1 in the middle here. And then you go up to the top, to the outer circle, and you write the dates. So today is the 7th of December. So if I had my first bleed today, I'd go to 1, I would write 7 December, and then I would write all the dates around the outside. So that saves time for when you go to complete every day. Now, if you want to track with the moon, there are little white circles here. And I will just demonstrate how to track with the moon, because I actually track with the moon because I no longer have periods. And I started this at the weekend. Now, day 1 is when we have a new moon. Now, the new moon, you can't actually see because it's totally blacked out. So I tend to black out that new moon, and then I go around and complete. So down here, you can see it isn't coloured because that's when we get the real full moon. And you can use either. If you're in your menopause or your perimenopausal, you can track by the moon, and it is amazing. So the type of things that you can write on your tracker are how you're feeling. Check in with yourself every day and think, how am I feeling today? You might be feeling low. You might be feeling excited. You might have lots of energy. You might be craving everything in sight, which is what happened to me at the weekend. There just wasn't enough food. I just had to keep eating. And you can also write any physical symptoms, i.e. if you've got migraines, if you've got menstrual cramps, you might feel a little bit nauseous, anything that is physical that you might moan about to somebody, write that down as well. So get tracking. I suggest you start on the day 1, but if you're in mid-cycle and you know where you are, get tracking, because it will be a real eye-opener. and just work your way through the modules of this mini training. And I'll see you in the next section.